Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you DC March 2025 Solicitations. Oh shit, Hush 2. Joseph Leb and Jim Lee present an all-new Batman epic. Let's see what other stuff we have cracking up in here. All In Saga by Scott Snyder, Joshua Williamson, Mark Waid, Tom King, and Chip Zdarsky. Art by Dan Mora, Daniel Samperi, Wes Craig, and George Jimenez. Forming an all-new Justice League Unlimited, the heroes usher in a new era of unity just in time to face a return, very different dark side. As the first blows land against the Lord of Apocalypse, shockwaves ripple across the DC universe and shake the very nature of its reality to the core. As the dust settles from this titanic battle, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and the League itself find themselves at new beginnings. And here we go, the highly anticipated sequel to the smash hit storyline, Batman issue 158. Oh, okay. Joseph Loeb, Jim Lee, an all-new epic saga begins here. Hush returns. And that's it. There's like a lot of stuff with the covers, but that really doesn't tell me much, so that'll be interesting to see how that goes. Alright, Absolute Batman issue 6. Bruce Wayne, a young man who has built his entire life on leveling up, on becoming a bigger man than both his enemies and the obstacles that stand in his way, to break down the Black Mask and his gang of party animals. Will he be able to do this without the help of his unlikely new MI6 ally, Alfred Pennyworth? And how do his childhood friends, Edward Nygma, Waylon Jones, Harvey Dent, and Oswald Cobblepot, among others, play a crucial role in Batman's legacy as Gotham's vigilante? Absolute Batman's first story arc, The Zoo, concludes with this larger-than-life story, while introducing a few new elements to come in Arc 2. You'd have to be absolutely mad to miss this. And that's a pretty crazy-ass looking cover there. Alright, Absolute Superman issue 5. Kal-El's life with his parents in the rural redlands of Krypton is a happy one. But when that entire existence is suddenly threatened, the elves have no choice but to make a stand and fight for the truth. It's like, oh shit. Cool to get some backstory there. Absolute Wonder Woman issue 6. Diana defied the will of the gods in leaving Hell, and Hades, Lord of the Underworld, takes that personally. But when he interrogates her, her tales surprise him. Will it change her fate? Kicking off a two-part guest arc from the breakout artist of The Cull, Mattia Elias, and featuring a surprising and delightful backup tale of Little Diana by series writer Kelly Thompson and superstar artist Dustin Nguyen. So, that sounds insane. But we're getting more absolute ones as well. Absolute Green Lantern issue 1. Without the corpse, without the ring, without the willpower, what's left is the absolute Green Lantern. So, oh shit. Let's see what goes on there. Absolute Martian Manhunter issue 1. Beyond Mars, beyond physical form, beyond human understanding, all that's left is the ultimate alien. Absolute Martian Manhunter. We get other one. Absolute Flash issue 1. Without the mentor, without the family, without the Speed Force, what's left is the absolute Scarlet Speedster. Let's see how that works out for the Flash. Let's see. Secret 6. Adventures of Superman, the Book of L, issue 1. Superman returns. Fan favorite Future State House of L creator Philip Kennedy Johnson and Scott Godlewski reunite for Adventures of Superman, Book of L. As the Super family settles into a well-earned time of peace, a powerful ally turned enemy invades Earth with an army at his back and a god aspect of Olgrun, mad god of the First World. When even the Super family lacks the power to stop him, Superman is sent against his will to a place he's never been, where we'll find allies he could never have expected. Concluding the events of Future State, Philip Kennedy Johnson's Action Comics, the Superman event of 1,000 lifetimes begins here. Son bitch. That sounds crazy. Superman, issue 24. Big changes at Supercorp mean the ascent of Mercy Graves as the new CEO. Lex's confidant is now calling the shots and rebelling against her super boss. But what does the Man of Steel have to say about all this? Plus, Superwoman and the Justice League devise a plan to put Doomsday under lock and key forever. But will it take a risky arms deal with an alien race to do it? The road to Superman 25 marches headlong into this penultimate chapter in the many deaths of Doomsday Saga. That sounds kind of crazy there. Wonder Woman, issue 19. The Sovereign took away Wonder Woman's world, and now she has taken away his. As their war reaches its end, the two icons prepare for battle. Who will emerge victorious? Find out as Diana's quest for peace comes to a bloody end. Man, Diana sounds like she's got a lot of shit that she's dealing with there, man. Action Comics, 1084. Superman is on the verge of discovering who's been luring reformed villains back to a life of crime, but the question remains, why? When he tries to convince Scorch to help him, they're ambushed by a mysterious organization that holds the answers he's searching for. Is Superman ready to face the truth? Ooh, that sounds like a crazy one there for Action Comics. Detective Comics 1095. Batman has employed the full force of the Bat family to uncover the mystery of the murders that continue across Gotham. But even Batman's most trusted allies have failed at preventing the deaths of young men at the hands of the bloodthirsty Asimba. But who is Asimba? As the world's greatest detective unravels the mystery, he realizes he may not want to know the answer. Oh, shit. Justice League Unlimited issue 5. The New Gods issue 4. New Genesis, Apocalypse, Earth. 3 worlds in the warpath of the deadly interstellar inquisition known as the Nyctari. 3 worlds on the verge of annihilation. 3 worlds whose only hope of salvation may lie with a young boy imbued with incomprehensible power, a power beyond godlike. But is this boy truly a force for salvation, or the reincarnation of the greatest evil the universe has ever known? And will the forces of these 3 worlds be able to answer this critical question before it's too late? Damn. Justice League Atom Project, Challengers of the Unknown. Aquaman, issue 3. God, that cover looks crazy. A journey into the heart of darkness has brought Arthur Curry one step closer to finding his kingdom. But is the allure of freedom too much for the uncanny undersea champion to resist? Temptation draws Aquaman to the depths of a new villain joins the fray. A squad of mercenaries? Lori Lamars is on the prowl in the latest installment of the Aquaman epic. Damn, he does not look happy there. Green Lantern, issue 21. Everything as emotional as Hal makes his way to Kyle, Superboy, and Odyssey, who attempt to fend off attacks from the Sorrow and an even bigger threat, Starbreaker. Make way for a cosmic battle for pieces to a new power battery that spells doom for the universe. I kind of like that bike there. That's kind of cool. Green Lantern Corps, issue 2. Lanterns return to Thanagar, decimated in the aftermath of the Civil War. But this time, Jon Stewart and company are fighting with Hawkman by their side. Meanwhile, the mystery of the Fractal Lanterns deepens as Atroticus seeks revenge. Atrocitus. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. Seeks revenge for the theft of his powers. So why is the answer seemingly within the remains of the shattered Thanagar? A lot of stuff going on there. Green Arrow issue 22. Green Arrow dives deep into the past to uncover a startling truth. But is it too late? As Green Arrow races to uncover the mystery of the freshwater killer's origins, Detective Benny Benitez finds herself alone in the killer's sights. Oh, that ain't good. Flash, issue 19. While the Flash uses his new abilities to serve both the Justice League and his family on Skatarsis, the fury above and below ground can't be controlled. To what lengths will Wally West push himself to figure out the source of the conflict? Gnarly. I almost dropped in. Catwoman 74, Birds of Prey issue 19, Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn. Okay. Nightwing issue 124. To save the lives of one of Bloodhaven's gangs, Nightwing must stage a heist on Spheric Solutions, but revelations of the corporation's true sinister nature threaten to shatter his very reality. That doesn't sound good for Dick Grayson there. Let's see. Shazam issue 21. Mr. Mind has wormed his way across the entire world and will take way more than a single champion of Shazam to stop him. And finally, will Shazamily become an official family? Ooh. Power Girl, issue 19. Power Girl, Omen, and Steel are held hostage inside a bubble that's cut them off from the rest of Metropolis and sent them back to the prehistoric age. The villainous trio responsible wishes to eliminate anyone who dares to interfere with nature, and they won't stop until our heroes are extinct. But that's not the only thing Power Girl and her friends have to worry about. The dinosaurs are hungry. I really actually like that cover. That's actually pretty cool there. It's like, yeah, you gonna try to eat me, motherfucker? I'll show you what I got. JSA, issue 5. Black Lightning issue 5. God damn. Okay, that Black Lightning one looks really good cover-wise. That's just fucking cool there. And also Flash going after Solomon Grundy. We got DC X Sonic the Hedgehog. Titans issue 21. Overly emotional empath Raven has completely lost it, and she's taken the Titans with her. Of course, she's being nudged along by the psychoest of the psychos, Psycho Pirate. He's got a plan. First Raven, then the Titans, then the world. That's usually how that goes. Yeah. And then we get to some similes and everything. This sounds pretty kind of cool. Interesting that we're getting a Hush sequel. The Absolute ones sound pretty crazy and insane. Really interested in what they're doing with Diana and everything on that. Cool that we're getting an introduction of the Green Lanterns, Martian Manhunter, and Flash within the Absolute as well. But it sounds like we're getting a lot of kind of crazy stuff with conclusions popping up for Wonder Woman and her series. Superman doing a lot of kind of crazy stuff in Superman, and then Action Comics having to deal with reformed villains being turned back to crime. Batman finding what's going on with his Sema sounds really kind of crazy. And New Gods, it sounds like they're kind of setting up like Darkseid coming back or whatnot potentially, but it's interesting. It's kind of echoing that stuff that was kind of going on with Apocalypse and Marvel. Not that it's aping it or whatnot, but it's always intriguing to see what would kind of happen with that kind of stuff. It sounds like they're having a pretty good march on this, so look into them, see what's kind of going on, what kind of piques your interest. So those are my thoughts and opinions on these solicitations. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. You like them? You don't like them? You agree with me? You disagree with me? Also like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.